Hello, you're watching the BiTV European service. I'm Ines Bourget, and today we welcome Pankaj Gupta, who is co-founder and co-CEO of Gulf Islamic Investments. Hello, Pankaj. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Ines. Thank you for having me.
Gulf Islamic Investment has entered the French market recently with the 250 million euros acquisition of the Altais Tower. What has attracted you to the Paris office market?
So just to give you a bit of an idea of our mandate, Gulf Islamic Investment is primarily mandated to invest in long income coming from commercial real estate. And as we know, Paris or France for that matter is a very important real estate market when it comes to Europe. So it has always been on our radar. We always wanted to find an asset which resonates with our investors. And it happened so, Altes, it was a perfect fit. It has a long income, incredible location, wonderful pricing, wonderful rental. So it's in line of our strategy. And I think another important aspect which has helped us to move on this transaction was the timing of this transaction. We all know we are still in this pandemic situation, and when we were in the middle of the transaction, pandemic was at its peak. We as GII strongly believe in commercial real estate. We believe that it will always remain part of any portfolio which is looking for stable long income. So we were, to be very honest, not deterred by this pandemic situation. We actually found it very as an advantage to us, and we were able to negotiate a very good pricing, and it fit the bill, and we went ahead with this transaction. So for us, Paris is a very, very important city when it comes to a real estate investment strategy. Location of Altes actually motivated us to do the transaction.
Right. And talking about your strategy, how is it in Europe in general and maybe in France in particular?
So we are not new to Europe when it comes to real estate investment. Actually, our first transaction, which was a quite big transaction, was back in 2017 when we bought Amazon Fulfillment Center in Germany. It was again with a strategy of investing in long income, strong credit, good location, and sectors which are in sync with what economy is. So logistic, as we know, is in extremely good demand, but we went into logistic back in 2017. As a matter of fact, we exited this asset in 2020 with very, very decent return to our investors. So we were looking for we were very convinced that Europe is continue to be part of our strategy. And I'm sure you know, GCC investors, who are primarily my investor base, are very familiar with Europe and France in particular. For them, the territory is not new. So second part of our strategy is around the verticals. So within real estate in Europe, there are three verticals which we are focusing on, or I would say there are three parameters of our strategy. One is commercial real estate, second is logistic, and third is senior care. We have done logistics. We have very recently done commercial real estate in Paris. Now we are very actively looking to get into senior care or healthcare real estate asset. An important part of our strategy is to work with partners. When I say partners, local partners. In Germany, we had a wonderful local partner. In Paris, we are very, very proud to be partner of L'Etoile Properties, who are a local partner. Similarly, for senior care, we are actively looking for a partner to figure out the right deal, right proposition. And fourth, very important part, which I think we all believe, that we invest for longer term. We are not here to invest in one transaction, go away. For us, Europe is an integral part of our portfolio. And more importantly, from our investor perspective, this zero interest rate environment or negative bond yield actually make a very compelling case for investing in European real estate. Because most of, and if I talk of Western Europe, these are very stable economies. You have very good credit. So we are sort of very, very sure that this would be a cornerstone of our investment strategy. Another very important aspect, which is sort of motivating us to invest in Europe, is Brexit. See, we have been investing in UK, and for any portfolio which has global real estate or global investment, investing in Paris, Amsterdam, Frankfurt is a natural phenomena or is a natural hedge vis-a-vis to your investment in UK. So I think these three, 4 points make our strategy when it comes to investment in real estate in Europe.
Right. And what are your ambitions or targets in terms of European investments going forward?
So Gulf Islamic Investment is an entrepreneurial setup. When I say entrepreneurial setup, we are very hungry people. We have an sort of an unbelievable desire to grow. And our punchline is partners for growth. And same we are looking in Europe. So we have a very sort of a strong ambition to take our AUM from 2 billion to 3 billion dollars this year. And for Europe, we believe that we would be investing anywhere between 300 to 500 million dollar within 2021. Another ambition for us, depending on how the market goes, how the situation is, in addition to West Europe, we may be also very keen to look at certain countries, for example, Poland, as a real estate investment strategy. So from that perspective, we are very, very keen, actively looking for partners, and we feel that Europe, together with our investment, would be a very important cornerstone of our investors' portfolio.
Well, thank you for your insight and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you all for watching BiTV.